I was hoping the superpower because I had the answer for it. Welcome friends to another episode, to this part 2 of the Z and Kev random questions from Bay. Random. They're said to be random.
Okay. So your first question. I don't know where the picture went. Your first question is, when did you have your first girlfriend?
Wow.
We can just go there.
Like, how do you start a video with the most deepest question ever? Anyway, my first girlfriend was when I was 18. Yeah. Let's not get there. But anyway, I was 18. It was my final day of high school, and I was like, no, I've been a saint all of my life. It's time to. I'd never dated anyone officially, so I was like, this is my. Yeah, I just asked her and I was like, no, would you be my girlfriend? She literally just turned around and walked away, only to speak to her 3 days later. Yeah, my first girlfriend. That was for 2 months only.
If you could choose to live without one of your senses, 5 senses, which one would you give up?
Are you rolling? This might get me in trouble, but it's going to be smell. Already I don't have a big sense of smell, so I might live without it. It's just that I won't be able to smell food, but hey, if I can see and eat, cool.
Would you rather live in the city or in the woods, and why?
At this juncture of my life, I'd love to live in the city because I think that's where everything happens and that's where all the vibe is. I'm young and I really want to get connected, but I also love being in the woods. So I think in my older age, I'll definitely move to the woods. Not for solitude's sake, but for, I don't know, I think it's just a cooler place, more space. I'm a photographer, so for me, I already love the outdoors. But in this stage of my life, I love being indoors and out. I love being city and being, out there. But yeah.
If you could speak another language, which would it be and why?
French, obviously. Half of the world speaks French, apart from Chinese, but half of the world speaks French, so I would love to speak French. A lot of African countries that I haven't been to speak French, so I would love to speak French. Yeah, I know Z likes to speak Swahili, but yeah.
What are you most grateful for in life?
If there's one thing I'm so grateful about in life, it has been people. For me to be where I am today, it's been relationships. It's been people who have invested their times, opened their doors, allowed me to sleep on their beds, fed me. When you've been traveling for like 12 years, I don't know how many places I've stayed and lived with, and I think people have really become a big part of my life. So I think I'm most grateful for people, and also another special human being in my life. Yeah, the other part, the Z part. Yeah.
If you could have dinner with any one person, living or dead, who would they be and why?
Snap, that's a hard one. Oh yes, I know. Michael Legend from Snacky Papi. Why? If you're a jazz fan like I am, you would know that Snacky Papi is the craziest band on planet Earth. I just love to sit and just pick up his brains and just listen to how he thinks, because I feel like they're so abstract, and I think creatively will really gel because I love the abstractness of Snacky Papi, and I would love to have that level of abstractness in my creativity. So I would love to have dinner with Michael Legend, the founder of Snacky Papi.
How would Z describe you?
Z. How would Z describe me? Should say 1, I'm crazy, outgoing and loud. The first 3 things that I know definitely come out of my mouth. I should say I quickly forget a lot of things, so I write down a lot of things. But I know she won't say it that way, she'll say it in a different way. But I know she'll say, I forget things quickly, especially details, final details. She would say, I love people and I love talking to people. I'm a chatterbox. She once called me a chatterbox. But I feel like I speak less than she does. But, you know, if you want to win this war, you'll never win anyway. She speaks less than I do, but in real life, you know, I speak more. She speaks more, but anyway. Yeah, but I think she would describe me as crazy, loud, spontaneous when it comes to other things, yes, but in terms of like, you know, like me and her, yeah, I need help.
If you could have the answer to any question, what would that question be?
Will I get to heaven? Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, because I'm already I'll be married soon. So that question, the one question I really wanted is a yes. So I think another question would be, would I live to 100? I would love to live to 100. I'm sorry, but I'd love to live to 100.
Okay. If you could bring one fictional character to life, who would it be and why?
Forever. I think the whole concept of Black Panther is a good idea, but being the king, I'm not very political in nature, but being the king and bringing him to life, I think that would be the coolest thing ever.
If you could master one skill you don't have right now, what would it be?
If I could master one skill, it would, that I don't have right now. I was gonna say creativity. I think I'd love to get better at it and be able to do more stuff. But I also feel like the biggest one I actually need right now is the ability to remember finer detail. I have to write things down to remember a lot of things. So I would love to have that ability to remember stuff easily and in sequences. Hey, sequences, that's another thing. I would love the ability to remember sequences.
Okay.
I'm sorry, patterns and sequences are...
If you could travel, would you go to the past or to the future?
That one, I thought you were gonna ask a different one. I thought you were gonna ask the one that I was hoping that you would.
I didn't put that.
I was hoping the superpower because I had the answer for it. Right, what was the question again?
If you could time travel, would you go to the past or to the future?
Okay. Are you shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I could travel, I would literally go to the future. There's nothing there in the past, Moss. The past is already gone. You can't change everything. But I think if you can go to the future and take a look at, you know, what's happening there, you can come back and make decisions that are proper, so that you make sure that the future is proper. But yeah, I think I would go to the future. Definitely, 100%, without question.
What animal best represents you and why?
Oh, goodness gracious, what a question. Can't we have another different question, like a better question? Okay, but I would say giraffe, tall, lanky. No matter how much a giraffe eats, they never grow big or fatter. That's just me. So I think a giraffe, they're fast, they're tall, but they're also nature. They've got a very nurturing spirit to them. So I think it would be a giraffe. Yeah, I think so.